Hello, my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing out there today? I'm Michelle the Introvert, and today you caught me on a very, very busy day. But it's going to be a good day, and you're all welcome to join. That would be great if you wanted to keep us company. Joshua will be coming with me today. I have a whole slew of errands that I have to run. So many that I had to make this list. And needless to say, I have the car today. I'll have to pick Gerald up from work a little bit later, but before he gets off work, I have all of these errands to do. Now, I've already went to Superstore this morning, and I'll show you what I picked up. We needed some more milk, so I picked up some more milk and some more cream for our coffee. And Joshua really likes to have the orange juice, and that was on sale for a good price, so I picked up some more orange juice for Joshua. And of course, we always have bananas in the house. That's great for lunches and snacks and things like that, of course. And when the weekend comes up, we kind of like to barbecue sometimes. So I picked up some extra dill pickles to go on our burgers and the relish as well. Now here in the front, these here Campbell's Chunky Soups, they were on sale for $1.79. And around here, they usually charge about $3 a can, and I never buy this type of soup when it's on for $3 a can. But when it comes on sale for like $1.79, anything less than $2 a can, I make a point to go pick it up. So I have three. Do I have three? No, I have four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these cans of the New England clam chowder. And Joshua loves the clam chowder in this brand. And I also picked up the Campbell's Chunky Chicken Vegetable Pot Pie. Now, it was the only one that I saw on the shelf like this, and it unfortunately has a little dent, but that's okay. No worries. I'm not too fussy. I'm not too picky. And they also had the sockeye salmon, the clover leaf. They had that on sale. So I picked up 2 cans of that. And I love salmon sandwiches. They're one of my favorite, actually. They also had this garlic powder on sale for a good price. So I picked up 2. That'll come in handy because I use quite a bit of that actually for my cooking. And in the back here, I'll just pull them down to the front so you can see them. I have 2 of these. I bought one for me and one for Stacy. And it's the Clubhouse. And it's a meatloaf seasoning mix. I've never tried this before, but I thought it would be fun to try it. And Clubhouse is a really good brand name, I find. They have really good products, I find. So when I saw this, I thought, well, I'll try it out. And Stacy and I both like meatloaf. So I picked up 2, and they were 50% off. I have this beautiful, beautiful Caesar salad. Look at all of the ingredients in there. And also look at the price. Holy mackerel, eh? $16. But it was 50% off. So $8. Yes, that'll be great for our supper time. And this is what I bought to go with this salad. Da 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 da! Right over here. I have the President's Choice vegetable lasagna. Now, I've bought this type of lasagna before, and it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's one of our favorites. And because today is going to be such a busy day, I figured I better pick some up to make my supper time tonight a lot easier. And if anybody wants some salad to go with it, then that's great. Now, this is going to last us a few days, obviously, because it's massive. But we will definitely get good use out of this beautiful lasagna tonight for our supper. So my friends, Josh was pretty much ready to go. He's had his breakfast and everything. He's all set to go. And I have my handy dandy list all ready to roll, so I don't forget to do anything on this list. And in just a couple minutes, I'm going to be out on the road. But first, I'm going to put all of this away. So I'll see you guys in the car. So here we are in the car. Joshua and I. There's Joshua right there.
Hi.
And we're heading out to our first destination, my friends. We are heading down to the Salvation Army thrift store. I just want to take a look around down there. I haven't been there for a little while, so I thought today would be a good day to go. So that's where we're heading right now. So Josh and we were at the Salvation Army store, and I found a few things that I have picked up. And Joshua, he was taking a look, but he didn't really find anything that he wanted to pick up this time. Maybe next time. It's fun, and we'll go back for sure. So Joshua and I are back in the car. It's starting to get quite warm outside, but we have a few more stops to make, my friends. So let's get going again. So Josh and I are back in the car, and now we're at Sobeys. So we're going to head into Sobeys and pick up just the few things that we need from here. So we're all done at Sobeys. We picked up a few things. And while we were in Sobeys, Joshua wanted to pick up a snack, didn't you, Josh?
Yep, some chips.
You want to show everybody your chips? Yes, he's got a nice bag of chips there for snack time. And Josh is starting to get just a tiny little bit tired, so we're heading home right now, and he's gonna have his lunch and then he can rest after his lunchtime. So we'll see you guys at home, okay? Sounds great? We'll see you there. Hi there, we're back at home, and I'd like to show you what Joshua picked out for lunch for today at Sobeys. He picked up this really nice club sandwich. It looks quite delicious actually. So that'll be nice for his lunch today. And he also wanted, of course, he likes to have chocolate milk when we go out and do errands together. This is usually what he picks up to go with his lunch for the day. So my friends, I'm just going to get Joshua settled in for his lunch, and then he usually rests after he has his lunch, and I'll show you all what I picked up today so far. Did you all have a good lunch? Joshua enjoyed his lunch today, so I'm just going to show you now what I picked up at Sobeys. I picked up these cherries. They were for a very reasonable price, and as you know, I've been keeping a close watch on prices lately. Especially lately since everything has been going up and up and up. But these were on for a very good price, so I picked them up. And Gerald loves cherries, so he'll enjoy these. They also had cheese on for $4.44. There's a cow on there. So I picked this up. Joshua actually picked out the flavor that he wanted, and it's the old cheddar is what it is. So that was a good price, good deal. It was on sale, so I brought it home with me. Another thing that I picked up, and that is these English muffins. I really like English muffins in the morning for breakfast, and they taste good with coffee, that's for sure, with a little bit of jam too. A little bit of jam on the toasted English muffins. And I don't have these very often, so once in a blue moon, I'll say, I think it's time to treat myself, and I'll pick myself up a nice bag. Another thing that I picked up are these hamburger buns. We're probably going to be barbecuing on the weekend. If the sun is out, if it's not rainy, we'll probably do some barbecuing, so these hamburger buns will definitely come in handy. Now, margarine. Interesting about how the prices have really gone up on margarine. Now, around here in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, believe it or not, they have raised the price of margarine to $7.50. That's quite a jump up, isn't it? I used to be able to buy margarine this size here, 907 grams. I used to be able to buy this for $5. This here I actually picked up for, it was on sale for $3.99. And this is like the no-name version sort of thing, but it's the Sobeys version, compliments. This was $3.99 on sale, and lately margarine, this size for Baysal and all the rest of them, $7.50. Guess what? I won't be spending $7.50 on margarine. I'll just keep watching for the sales, such as I did today. I also have here some yogurt. Now Joshua, he has yogurt for breakfast. So even if the price goes up on yogurt, I still need to buy it because Joshua likes to have yogurt in the morning, and it helps him if he's having an off day. It helps him to be able to eat and be able to relax. So we picked up this kind here. It's got several flavors. So we just need to do what we need to do, right? So yogurt is on the menu for Joshua for his breakfast. We also picked up a couple more of these. These are the Carnation protein breakfasts. And sometimes in the morning, Joshua has a little bit of trouble eating cereal. So if he's having an off day, he usually likes to have a little bit of this to start his day for his breakfast time. So usually we buy him 2 boxes at a time, and he has it with his yogurt in the morning. Yes. Anything to make Joshua's day start brighter and on a positive note. because sometimes Josh has trouble. He has a struggle eating breakfast in the morning. So we buy the protein, the carnation protein for him, and the yogurt to go with it. So that's all that I picked up at Sobeys. We also went to City Drug Store, which is on the main street of Yarmouth, and it's also called Pharma Choice there. So we went in there and we were looking around. It's a really nice store, and everybody's really friendly in there too. And I'll show you what Josh picked out. He was needing one of these. Da-da-da-da! A brand new toothbrush. And he picked out the color. And the medium is the kind that we usually get. Not the really soft bristles, but the medium. So they're rather firm and they help him with his teeth brushing. So Josh is all set. He has a brand new toothbrush. I went to the Salvation Army thrift store and I had such a good time while I was there. And in just a moment, you'll see why I'm smiling so much. Anybody who has been watching my vlogs for a while, thank you, by the way. But anybody who's been watching my vlogs for a while will understand in just a moment why I have such a happy, smiley face right now. Yes, I had a lot of success at the Salvation Army thrift store today. And I'll show you right now why. Let's take a look at this, my little friends. Does anybody know what this is? Tupperware! And not just this either. Oh no! There was this at the Salvation Army thrift store. Tupperware, and I love Tupperware. Can't seem to get enough of it, that's for sure. And I also have this. I'm trying to decide which one to show you. This is like a newer, I'm not sure how new, I'll have to look it up. But this is like a newer color for Tupperware. But this is Tupperware. It says right on the bottom, Tupperware. So, ooh, this is great. I don't have one of these. Well, I don't have one of these yet, especially not in this color. But if it's Tupperware, I'll happily take it. Oh, yes. And they also had this. I'm just going to turn it around here so you can see the little picture. Tupperware. And I'll show you inside. I've got plans for everything I've shown you so far. Ooh, look at that. I love Tupperware. It says right on the bottom, it's Tupperware. I love Tupperware. Can't seem to have enough. And there's the cover right there. I was so excited to show you my Tupperware, my friends. It's been an exciting day. Yes, I had success at the thrift store. And I did find one more thing. No, it's not Tupperware. But I do like Betty Crocker. Yes, I do. And this is a beautiful cookbook. I took a nice little look inside. And it's very clean. And here, I'll show you. Lots of nice pictures in there. It's in really good shape. Yes, sir. Yes, so I had to pick this up, and I'm looking forward to just sitting down and relaxing and going through all of these wonderful recipes. Yes, this is going to be nice, my friends. I've had a very, very pleasant day. Today's topic is about memories. In particular, memories about special family members. And today I'd like to talk to you about a very special lady. She was very important in my life. And I have some pictures here. This special lady here. This special lady is my grandmother. She is my dad's mom. And she's in this picture with her birthday cake. And today is May 16th. And today is my grandma's birthday. So she is the special family member I'd like to talk to you about today. Now, my grandmother, she lived in Ontario for a very, very long time. And as some of you already know, I moved down here to Nova Scotia with my dad and my stepmother quite a few years ago. Now, my grandmother, she was extremely independent, and she lived alone in a home. She had a home, meaning her own house, and there were neighbors close by, so it's not like she didn't have anybody for miles around. There were neighbors that lived right close to her, right beside her. And so she had neighbors on either side. And being very independent, she just loved just staying in her own house and having her garden in the backyard and just puttering around and going to church and watching 100 Huntley Street and reading her Bible every day and listening to worship music as well. But Grandma was very, very independent. But when Grandma turned 90, we were all starting to worry about her a little bit. Now, there's a lot of family in Ontario, and my brother's down there, my uncle was down there, and some of my cousins were down there too. So she wasn't without family down there. But when she turned 90, my dad started kind of getting a little bit worried about her. I mean, she was 90. And there were some things that were happening that were starting to bother her, that were making her afraid, that were making her feel unsafe in her own home. And I'll tell you what happened. Is some teenagers would show up to Grandma's house and getting into mischief. They would catch her lawn on fire. So Grandma would be looking out her window in the porch, and there's these kids up to no good, catching her lawn on fire. And that happened more than once. And she told Dad, and she had told my brother and my uncle as well. And so anyways, I will just say that Dad was obviously talking to Grandma, and they had a good talk and decided that she was going to move down here to Nova Scotia. The decision was that Dad and my stepmother were going to build on to their house like a granny apartment. So Grandma would still have her own space, her own apartment, but it would be attached to my dad's house. So Dad could kind of keep an eye on her too, and she would know she was safe too. She would know she was safe. Dad would know she was safe. So Grandma moved down here at 90 years old. Grandma moved, packed up and moved everything down here. And she had a beautiful apartment that Dad and my stepmother had set up for her. And it was all one level, of course. And I'll show you a picture here of the outside of Grandma's apartment. It's quite nice here. And there's Grandma in the front. This one here. Now this part here in the back, that was my dad and stepmother's part of the house. And the part you see in the front is what they built on. And that's Grandma's patio there. So Grandma had a really nice place to live. It was a really nice little granny suite apartment. She had her own washroom, her own bedroom, living room, kitchen area. It was very comfortable. She had lots of room for her books. But that part there, that was where Grandma lived, and that was her patio there. And of course Dad built, because Grandma loved gardens, Dad had built one of those type of gardens there. I forget what they call them. But that's, you can see Grandma out there. That's Grandma right there. She's out there with her garden. And guess what, you guys? This is me. This here, that was me. I was in my 30s in that picture. But I spent a lot of time out there to Dad's. I spent a lot of time out there visiting with Grandma, and I felt it was important for Stacy and Joshua to know their great-grandmother. So, needless to say, we were visiting a lot because I wanted Stacy and Josh to know their great-grandmother, spend quality time with her. Family is very important to me. And I knew it was really, really important, not just for Stacy and Joshua to spend time with their grandparents, but to spend time with their great-grandmother. So there's a picture there. This is Joshua. And this is Stacy. And this is me. I'm in my 30s, and Stacy and Josh were teenagers. And then there's Grandma. She had been living here in Nova Scotia for about 10 years. And she went to heaven 6 weeks before her 100th birthday. And today is her birthday. May 16th is her birthday. So I've been thinking about her today, and I thought I'd share a little bit with you. This is at Dad's house too. And that is Gerald, Stacy, Joshua, and I. Just a fun picture there of the four of us. Dad has a beautiful property. Yes, so I thought I'd share that with you. And, you know, I just feel that spending time with grandparents, great-grandparents, time with family is so important. And of course, the past 2 or 3 years with COVID, that's been difficult, hasn't it? It's been difficult spending time, to be able to spend time with the people we love, but thankfully, restrictions are lifting. Yes, and people are able to get together with their loved ones and family members once again. So my friends, I want to thank you for your listening ear. I wanted to share a little bit about my grandmother with you today. A lot of people have told me that I'm a lot like her, which is very much a compliment. Very much a compliment. And she was a treasure to me. And while she lived here in Nova Scotia, I spent a lot of time there with her. I would visit a lot. I'd take Stace and Josh there to visit her as well, because I wanted them to get to know their great-grandmother too. I felt it was that important, like really important. So they got to know her, and she loved gardening, so it's definitely in the family. Yeah, it's definitely in the family. And Stacy has picked up, and Joshua too, they have picked up those gardening skills as well. So it's going right down through from generation to generation. With that, I want to thank you again for your listening ear. It's nice to be able to share a little bit about my memories. I have treasured memories, and Grandma was definitely part of, and is still part of in my heart and part of my thoughts. And with today being Grandma's birthday, I wanted to share a little moment with you. So here I have my teapot, and here I have my cup of tea. Doo-doo-doo. Pretty full. And here's to you all, my little rays of sunshine. Well, my friends, it's been such a busy day. Oh boy, but I got a lot accomplished. Yes, I did. I didn't get all of my errands done. I'll have to do that in a day or so, I guess, just to get it all done. But I got the grocery shopping done. I got that main part I got done. It's covered. And then my other trips to the other stores and places as well. And I want to thank you for coming along with me on such a hectic, busy, but fun day. It's always a pleasure having you guys around. You guys are such great company. Now, if you like this vlog, please give me the YouTube thumbs up or press that subscribe button. And I have more vlogs coming up, more adventures. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you all soon. Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye.